and thank you for downloading episode 32 of the Something podcast. Of course, I'm Kevin.
And I am Dan.
And yes, so new episode, new week.
Yeah, and 32 episodes.
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it?
It is. It's a... when did we start?
I think we started in January, or around
January,
that time.
near February time.
Yeah.
So it'll be like its year's birthday soon.
Yeah, it's November already, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's now Christmas time, and decorations everywhere, and...
The 5th of November has been and gone.
Fireworks.
Firework night. And I'm waking up in the morning, like after firework night, and all you can see is firework carcasses everywhere.
Well, like the...
Dead fireworks.
Dead fireworks.
There's like loads of them on the grass. I'm like, oh, that's so dangerous. That could have hit me on the head.
I remember once I went to a friend's engagement party, and they had fireworks there, and these were fireworks that weren't really meant for like a private party. They were main display fireworks that he somehow managed to get hold of, which, you know, and he let them off in the field, which was only about 10 feet from the garden.
Shit.
So we all sat there watching it, and literally, no joke, one of them flew over my head. Literally came in my direction. It fizzled out, but it flew over my head. I was like, oh my god, we're going to die. But they looked amazing, obviously. But yeah, obviously they can be dangerous, and you should be safe when you're using them. But as you can tell, they said that's the problem, isn't it? This time of year, you never know quite. Like if you heard a firework now, you're like, oh, it's a firework. But when you hear something like earlier in the year, like July, you still think it's a firework.
Yeah, it's like, I think the 5th of November, I know it's horrible to say, it's like the best day if you want to shoot someone. Because it's like you can hear like, pow, 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 pow. Oh, it's just a firework, pow.
How do you know that's what you're hearing? You don't, do you?
Yeah, I just lynched someone.
Like when I'm in like sitting down in my living room, I just hear like a poof. I'm like, that could be anything. And I'm like, oh, it's just a firework.
Yeah, then you hear those massive ones, like,
yeah, boom, like a machine gun's going off.
Like, oh, it's all right. You look out the window and you're being bombed or something.
And you just automatically put it down to fireworks. Well, it might not be.
Yeah, it might not be. We might be being attacked by fucking aliens or something.
So
it's just fireworks.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, how you been? What you been up to? What have you done with your week?
Looking at shit.
What shit?
Like news and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do.
It's kind of what we do now.
In between work. Did you do the lottery on Friday?
Yeah, and it's obviously no one won the jackpot. So
sadly,
isn't tonight like kind of a rollover?
Tonight's 80 million.
And I didn't even do it. I didn't even fucking do it. What's the point?
I know. But like he said about the lottery on Friday, I remember you messaged me and I was like, I'm going to get 2 tickets. So yeah. I bought 2 tickets, right? And then that night I went out drinking with my friends. I got home quite drunk, about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Had an email from Lotto.
Oh yeah, I get them.
Right, so it says...
I know what it says.
It says, we have some news about you on your ticket.
Yeah.
You know, log in to check. And congratulations. So I'm quite drunk. I'm thinking, shit, I've won, I've won quite a bit of money. So I go to log in, and it says like, server error, you can't log in between 2 and 5 a.m. I'm like, what? Oh my god, like, I can't log in. I'm like buzzing. And I wake up my girlfriend. I'm like, I think I won some money. And she's like, what? And she's like, oh my god, I can't log in. I just couldn't. I was obviously the room was spinning as well. So I was kind of intoxicated. So I went to sleep, woke up in the morning with a massive headache. But I remembered to check my phone, so I logged in to the lottery. Still quite excited. There's going to be quite a big amount of sum. Congratulations, you have won £3 on the Euro Millions. £3.
Yep, that's it. That's what it does. I remember having those tickets. I was like, when I first got one of those emails, like, we've got some news about your ticket. Yeah. I was like, it's got news?
You could have told me that in the email.
Yeah, just like, it's £3 for you.
Yeah, it's £3.
Here's some news.
Yeah.
And then log in and it's like £2.50.
Barely buys a pint.
Yeah, like, news? I'm going to log in now. Oh, by the way, I might be rich. You look at it, it's such a disappointment.
I was so annoyed. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I'm not doing the lottery ever again.
You felt like just throwing your phone out the door.
£3. I didn't even know you could win £3 on a lottery.
Yeah, on them.
I matched 2 balls.
Yeah. I've got matching 2 balls and all.
So I was a bit annoyed about that my shitty little win on the lottery didn't pay the bills. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't enter today. I should have done.
Yeah, I forgot. But if it's another rollover tonight, which it might be, the Friday's one's going to be like 100 and something.
What do you think? Like in the whole of Europe does this lottery?
Yeah, the whole of freaking Europe.
So to be one person out of how many millions of people?
Exactly.
Hence why it's so much. The jackpot is so much.
Yeah. So Friday, if no one wins it tonight,
Yeah.
It's going to be like 100 and something million, which I'm going to try and do it again.
Yeah. You've got to be in it to win it.
I sound like that person out of Family Guy then.
What one?
That old man, you're supposed to come over here, then, little boy. I want you to win some money.
That's scarily
That's
good.
actually quite good. I didn't think I could do
It's
that.
scarily good. So you've been looking at news. What news have you got?
Well,
For the
this is
fans.
depressing.
What is?
Internet history next year by the government
Yeah, I heard this.
possibly be saved for like everyone in the UK
For a year.
whatever, for a whole year.
Yeah.
Whatever you look at, including porn or whatever.
Yeah.
So everyone is monitored,
Yeah.
but police need a warrant to go through someone's internet history. But it's going to be saved on a massive like server,
Computer somewhere. Cloud.
and that includes your work and everything. So whatever you look at, it's going to be possibly saved.
But I read more into it, and I read that they can see the website, so they can see that you've gone onto Amazon, but they can't see what you've purchased or anything like that. So they can see that you've gone onto a website, but no more than that. So that's all they can do, which is kind of a good thing. I mean, at first I was kind of like, oh crap, but then I realised I don't actually do anything like, that you shouldn't be doing on the internet, But obviously I think they're trying to find out terrorists, aren't they? And it's a good cause.
Yeah,
they're
it
doing
needs
it for the
to
right.
be done. But
They're doing it for, and if you've got nothing to hide, then people worrying for no reason. Oh, I don't want them searching my internet. Well, don't do anything bad.
yeah, don't do anything naughty.
And then you won't get caught.
However, yeah, some people obviously up in arms about my privacy and all that stuff, but they can't look at it unless they really want to investigate you.
Unless they see something dodgy, unless you're going on something really,
Yeah,
really
you're
bad.
typing in something on Google like how to create
Yeah.
weapons of mass
Yeah.
destruction.
Or
or
like the
something.
website is literally like pretty like self-explanatory of what you're trying to do. You're going to get caught. But yeah, I think it's quite a good thing. Yeah, privacy. People moan about it, but end of the day, this is how we catch terrorists, and this is how we catch people.
Yeah, and because of technology and that, we
Yeah.
need to be keeping up with the world.
Well, exactly. I mean, I think they wanted to do it with text and stuff as well, and emails and like all this Big Brother stuff. But I actually think it's quite a good idea personally. So I'm
Correct.
fully behind that.
I'm fully behind it in
Behind
the sections of the world. Did you see that geezer in Dubai?
That geezer.
Or geezers. Basically,
Geezer.
a man with a jetpack flew
I
alongside
did.
a jumbo jet.
Yeah, how good is that?
And he's like got his own like mini
Yeah,
plane
that
attached
mini
to
plane
his back.
attached to his back. So cool.
And I was like, that's amazing.
But I wonder how much they actually cost though. But they're like a
Well, you know what
fortune.
Dubai is like. It's a freaking rich nation.
You can't do anything there.
What
Like
do you
they're
can't do?
laws. You can't do anything. You
Well, yeah,
can't
I know.
kiss in public. You can't fondle.
Oh, sod that. I need a fondle.
Yeah, don't go there.
I need a fondle in public.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not that you can do.
Reddit. Show me what you got.
Reddit,
Reading it.
reading it.
Reddit.
Is that what it means?
No, I don't know actually. What does Reddit stand
That'd
for?
be actually quite good if that is.
Reading it.
Yeah,
Reading it. Like
reading it.
Reddit.
The
Reading
front
it.
page of the internet.
Yeah.
So what have you got?
I had. Get
You
my
had-
words out.
Lovely.
I know you had a couple of things.
I did actually.
Go on, you go first.
I'll go first because I've got some saved. So one of the things I found which was pretty cool was a camera which looks like a drone, or is a drone,
Oh, baby, yeah.
and but it's the world's first throw and shoot camera that can fly on its own,
Throw
Which
and
is-
shoot.
which is amazing. So the video shows the guy in some ski scopes. Say that really quickly.
Ski and
Ski slopes.
ski slopes. Yeah.
And he throws the camera up. It hovers, and then he goes skiing, and the camera follows him, and you see what the camera's shooting. So cool.
Yeah, it's like your own personal mini drone.
Yeah. Do you remember the scene in the film Chronicle where he goes into the fireman suit,
Yeah.
and then he's controlling the camera with his
Yeah.
hand, and puts it behind him, and he goes down the street destroying stuff, kind of like that. That's what it would be.
Mm.
I think it's a really good idea, and especially for sports and stuff like car racing and things like that.
Yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
it'd be
quality.
really cool.
You just wear the wrist strap and it follows that like a wireless signal.
Yeah, imagine if you did like Tough Mudder and you wanted to track your
Yeah,
your race.
that's it.
And just throw it up. And
We're
like,
doing that next year, aren't we?
I'm doing that, yeah. It's you've got to pay a bit of money to do it,
I
but
thought you said we.
yeah,
Yeah, we're doing it.
we're doing it, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to it.
Yeah, you've got to pay like £85 though.
To train a little bit for it.
Go get the cardio up.
I need the
few too many chicken McNuggets.
Yes, I love chicken nuggets though. Thanks, McDonald's.
Thank you for your deliciousness.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, so that's one of the things that I came across. Have you seen the Warcraft trailer?
Oh, the Warcraft
The
of the world. Well, it's not
Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. I know it's just called Warcraft, but it's still
Why
based.
haven't they called it World of Warcraft?
Because it's not the game. It's the film. And it is based in the same universe.
So it's based in
obviously.
the universe.
It's
You've played the game,
Azeroth.
you know more than me, so...
Azeroth is the world. The king in the film is different to the current king in the
The game.
game, yeah.
Okay. And the kings are there.
Well, there's a few.
Oh.
Like, I think there's like, I don't know how far back it goes. I don't know because I didn't play the original games. I've only played like World of Warcraft. But there's Warcraft, Warcraft 2,
There's
and
a
Warcraft
Pandora
3.
one as well, isn't there?
Yeah, so I think it might be following that sort of
The
lore.
pandas.
And then it'll what?
The pandas. There's some panda. They released a panda one.
The
Wait,
Mists of
That's
Pandaria.
that one.
Yeah,
Pandaria.
that's an expansion pack
Yeah.
for World of Warcraft.
Pandaria.
Pandaria.
Kung Fu Panda, basically.
Pandaria, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've played them all, except obviously the latest one that's also coming out this year, which I explained. Did I explain that last
Yeah,
time?
you did. You
Yeah, I
mentioned
touched on that, didn't I?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks quite good actually. You see the trailer for it.
I have seen the trailer for it, and it did look very good.
If you like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that,
Very fancy. Like the CGI is amazing. Like the graphics on it.
yeah,
And-
CGI mix of humans.
But at first, I didn't know it was live action. I always thought it was just going to be a completely CGI film until I saw the actor and the actors, and I was like, oh, okay, one of them I know, and the main guy I've not seen before. But I think it's on other sort of fantasy things. But the mix of it looks really cool, and the graphics, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's the first video game film that doesn't suck. Because that'd be cool. Because really, they've kind of sucked. They haven't really got the best track record.
Yeah, I think Max Payne was pretty dumb.
That's
wasn't
done. Street Fighter, where Guile was the main character.
it? Yeah, we what?
And Guile was Van Damme,
Yeah, Van Damme.
and Kai Minogue was Cammy.
Yeah, that was crap, wasn't it?
Was it
The
Cammy
Mortal
or someone
Kombat
else?
films weren't too bad.
I've got the new one on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet. I'm really dying to watch it. I loved the first one. Annihilation was a pile of crap. The second one, but they changed Johnny Cage and they changed Sonya Blade as well. The actresses.
Sonya, Jax,
Uh,
Kitana, whatever it is. What's it?
But Goro looked like that was all practical effects in the original one as well. Like the massive
Who's
arms.
your favourite player?
Oh, I did like Liu Kang
Liu Kang.
just because they had that that noise.
Is
he
that a
did.
move?
Yeah, it was like the scissor keys.
That is a move. I liked obviously Raiden because he's got fucking.
He's God.
He's the Thunder God.
The Thunder God. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wicked.
People cheat when they use Raiden because
Cheat.
he's got electric.
Yeah, but we others have got shit as well. Like what's that Frozen Man?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
It's Frozen
Frozen
Man. Yeah, he's got. He can shoot ice, can't he? Or turn water to ice. That's the best fight in the film. Is Liu Kang versus Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Oh, and
And Sub-Zero does that massive like water thing. He's like,
yeah, Scorpion obviously.
Scorpion's awesome.
Get over here.
His fight with Johnny Cage in the film is so good. And
Yeah,
he goes into the
in the
underworld.
woods.
Yeah, and then he goes into the underworld
Yeah.
with Scorpion, like in hell. So cool. And the costumes are really good as well. They match the.
Yeah, I quite like that.
But then have you seen the Tekken film?
I got the anime one.
No, have you seen the actual
Which is
live
good.
action? That's brilliant. Like, yeah, but the live action one.
No.
Oh, so bad.
Did I watch it?
It's terrible. Jet Li. Oh, not Jet Li. Is Jin Kazama is the main character.
Yeah.
And they have the tournament, and like the guy who plays Shang Tsung is Hayachi.
What?
And like, it doesn't even have the hair.
The hair. You gotta have the hair.
It doesn't even have the
Like
wooden
Hachi.
blocks.
Hemashima.
Yeah, it doesn't even have the blocks. But yeah.
Heitachi.
Also, I mean, for me, the best current video game film. Oh, before that, Dead or Alive. Have you seen that?
No.
Based on the fighting game Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I know the game.
Yeah, Holly Valance was the main character.
Was she?
Holly Valance.
Holly Valance, the singer.
Yeah, the Kiss Kiss. Her. And they actually gave the characters the life bars. They injected them in with this syringe thing, and they had all the fights on camera, and they had life bars.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not watching this now.
Don't watch it. I was going to say Silent Hill was currently, I think, my favourite.
Silent Hill, yeah, that was cool, yeah.
Really closely linked to the game as well. And, well, don't forget we're getting Assassin's Creed next year.
That's true. And I just realised something that, we were supposed to be doing a collaboration with the Countdown podcast.
Oh, yeah.
we were going to talk about games and
are we?
conversion to film. We've just done it now.
We still can.
Yeah, we still can. There's
We can
loads.
go in more detail.
We can go in more detail.
There's
yeah.
loads. There's loads.
We like games going into films or films into games.
It's just they haven't been very good.
Is it films into games as well? Maybe.
Uh,
But yeah, we can touch on that when we get in touch with them actually. Which
there is films into
We
games.
need
You
to
can
do.
get like the Bond films have their own games, don't they? Things like that.
Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah, GoldenEye on the N64.
Oh, how good is that game?
Best game.
Oh, I used to like Everything or Nothing on the PS2 with Pierce Brosnan as the Bond,
Everything on.
and it was the first Bond game that was third person. That was so good, really good. They had all the cool gadgets and the third person side of it,
Yeah, that's cool.
and you can drive the car. You had the Aston Martin you could drive,
Yeah,
Really-
the old Astons are good.
but yeah, you can't beat GoldenEye, Golden Gun mode, one shot kill all.
GoldenEye.
is that the song?
Yeah.
Is that your version of it? Is that
But
your
a
version?
bitter kiss will bring him to his
GoldenEye.
knees.
Yes.
Yeah. We sort of strayed away from our news
I
section.
don't know where
there.
we were. Where were we? We were news, were we?
Yeah, we're just doing some stuff on reading it. Reddit.
Reading it. And I saw a video as well from someone on the movie subreddit, basically saying that. Do you remember the film Rain of Fire?
Yes, the
Now, when
dragons.
I first watched this film, I watched it. I think it was one of the first films I saw at the cinema. Because it came out 13 years ago, which makes me feel really old.
13 years
Yeah.
ago.
So how old was you when it came
I
out?
was working at the cinema when that came out.
And how old were you?
What am I now? 31 minus 13. Shit, my maths.
So I was 13 when it came out.
Oh, 31.
And you had using the calculator.
Fuck you.
Danny's using the calculator.
I was like 18.
You was
No, I
18.
wasn't.
No, you weren't. What? You was.
31?
Yeah, you've been like, you're 5 years difference to me.
Yeah, because that was like the first job I sort of got when I went out of school
Yeah,
as well.
you was
and stuff.
18 when Rain of Fire came out, and I was
Ridiculous.
13. But yeah, someone said the dragons in the film, CGI dragons, are still some of the best dragons ever seen on film. And
Yes.
I watched a 5-minute video of all the dragons like showing you, and oh my god, the graphics are amazing.
Yeah, the CGI is brilliant on that. You made
So-
you made me watch it with you, and I must
So
admit,
good. And I think I need to watch the film again because back then I hated it. When I came out of cinema, I really I went with my friend and we just didn't like it at all.
yeah, the Rain of Fire.
'Cause it had-
And when it first came out, we all thought it was Region of Fire
Oh yeah.
because of the spelling.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Region?
Is that Regain of Fire?
REIGN.
Region.
But it's
Region
actually
of-
rain.
Rain
isn't
of
it?
Fire,
Like,
yeah.
It's raining like the king.
But it had Tom Hardy and Christian Bale.
Yeah, there was quality little cast going on there.
And like, I didn't even know who they were back then.
No, I didn't.
Have you ever seen a film where now you watch it and realise, oh my god, that was that person?
Yeah, yeah.
For me, Hook, Dustin Hoffman being Hook.
Yeah, there's quality.
I didn't know who that was back then.
Oh, mate, I love Hook. That's still one of my top films.
yeah,
as well.
apparently the new Pan is pretty shit.
The what?
The new
Yeah,
Pan.
the new
film.
Pan looked fucking pony
With,
anyway.
Like, Hugh
That
Jackman
little,
as
that little kid. I'm
Blackbeard.
Peter Pan, and I'm so skinny. I want to take on the world.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's Blackbeard and Hook is introduced as another character. He's not in Hook yet, basically.
So yeah, Hook will never be beaten, and Robin Williams playing Peter Pan was wicked.
I thought it was Steven Spielberg as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I still remember all the good scenes. I sometimes sang it with my other mate. Like we used to sing it round when I was working.
Rufio.
When I
Rufio.
yeah,
Rufio.
Rufio. And like, what was it? The Smee theme tune is like, look everyone, it's Smee. And that was oh, what's his face? Oh shit, he's passed away now. Hasn't he? He was what's his name?
Robin Williams.
No,
Who? Smee.
Yeah.
What's his name?
don't.
Ah,
He's in Roger Rabbit and stuff as well, isn't he?
yeah, I forgot his name.
As Smee.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's the Smee. He's like, do 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 do. Hello, ladies. He's quality.
Yeah, I never knew it was Dustin Hoffman as her.
That's
That's what
what-
that's
Yeah,
a really good film.
there was a lot of obviously wig and hair on him.
Yeah. Oh, loads. Yeah, that's why I didn't recognise him at first. I was like, I looked at the cast list. I was like, oh my god, that's actually him. And like other films I've seen before, I'm like, really? That was him? Like I didn't know Pierce Brosnan was in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, exactly. I knew that, but then I didn't know that.
Yeah, like you've watched the film a million times, but you don't know who the actors are when you're younger. You just watch it. But then like when you're older, you're like, oh shit, that was him.
Hook. Where's the hook? Hook. Give us the hook.
Great film. That's up
It
there.
makes you want to watch it
That
again.
hasn't
doesn't
actually,
it?
has that been one of our classics yet? I don't think it has.
Well, that's it. It's taken over a classic now.
That's it, your classic now.
Remember my classic?
That's your classic.
Yeah. So, sugar.
Sugar shit.
As we're branching away from that sort of newsy stuff, I'm going to talk about something on TV.
TV?
Yeah, what
Flash.
was announced.
Oh.
Star Trek.
Oh,
2017.
The new...
A brand new series.
A brand new frontier.
Yeah, the new frontier.
Is that, I'm guessing a new
Now,
cast?
I assume it will be a new cast, not the film cast. It'll be obviously a cast on a new ship, and I don't know what time zone is set in yet. I didn't really read into it.
Yeah, I heard...
Is it still? Is it after Voyager? And like set like where you got the Star Trek Online game.
Yeah.
That was set 30 years after Voyager.
Yeah.
And the Klingons are at war with the Federation again and stuff. Is this all going over your head?
I think no, because I know a bit about Star Trek and I read a bit about them online as well. And I think they are sort of they want to keep it within some similar sort of storylines, link it somehow, but like they did with the film as well, link it, start afresh, but link it.
Yeah, but I don't want them to go back. I don't get me wrong. I like the films. I like Kirk, and I like how they've updated the graphics and stuff. But I like
the practical
the
effects.
future stuff, like the Next Generation, Beyond,
Yeah.
and Voyager, and
Yeah.
Deep Space Nine. I want all their technology, and not fucking 60s technology. But
No,
I know it's
no,
not the 60s, but it's
you
the
want the good
early
stuff.
days of Star Trek.
Yeah.
They need to carry it on from after Voyager, and in that sort of where the Klingons are probably at war with the
Yeah.
Federation. I think that would be the wicked.
I think it'd be good if they do it right, and they
Yeah,
get the
if they
good.
do it.
If they get the writers from maybe the original TV series back on board, I'm sure they're still alive somewhere. Like
As soon as I hear more news,
in their rocking chair, like and get a phone call. "Oh, Star
Yeah.
Wars new series, do you want to come and help us out?
if they're doing freaking auditions for it, I'm going to try. I'll be
Do
captain.
you try and audition to be a stormtrooper?
No, I was going to audition to be one of the main characters in Star
Oh,
Wars.
it's those the main characters.
It was. There were the thousands
they?
of people turning up for this, but they moved the location, and me and my brother just didn't go in
Oh, you
there.
can go. Oh, I want to be a stormtrooper.
Like, you can audition just to be, like, one of the main... Or they would just look at you to be something else, didn't they, with the Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Now I kind of wish I did go, but never mind. But
You
if there's
could go to the
auditions-
poster. Could have been the main
Yeah,
character.
like Star Trek 2000... What if they was like, damn, look, you British actor, like Jean-Luc Picard, Mr. Patrick Stewart. Why don't you be like Captain Dan?
He's a lightsaber. Let's see it. Let's see he moves.
No, that'd be cool.
Speaking of lightsabers, have you seen the Duracell advert?
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. The Duracell advert
How good is that?
is amazing.
How good is that?
I shared that before you even knew about it.
That's
on
why I
Facebook.
watched it,
Yeah,
because you said
isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's amazing.
And they were like imagining, but then when it went like from imagination to actual CGI
Yeah.
and stuff, and they were like, then you got all the freaking battle
But
things
that's like
coming.
it's so good because obviously the kids got to work with the guys at Star Wars as well
Yeah.
to make the trailer or make the advert. But yeah, that's actually how imagination works when you're a kid. Like,
does, yeah.
That's how mine was when I was a kid. And it really when I was playing like with Action Man and things like that. Like I've really imagined that the scenery and the characters.
Yeah.
And that vivid, and I thought it was brilliant for
Your
that.
mind's eye is amazing when you're young.
Yeah, and compare that to the John Lewis one, which everyone normally raves about every time of the year. This one's crap.
Oh, have you seen the? I don't know if anyone else in the world
the Man
gets
in
to
the
see.
Moon.
Yeah, the Man on the Moon. The John Lewis advert for the UK stores. It is shit.
It's crap. It's the worst one they've done.
Yeah, the preferred last year one much better. And this weird. Oh, the
So
comments.
last year's one was the snowman?
The
Or was that-
penguin.
the penguin, yeah. So what was the one before that? Was that the
I
snowman?
think so. Yeah.
And then he had the one with Lily Allen as the cartoon one.
Yeah. These,
Bring the clock for the bears on that.
yeah.
Yeah, this one's poor.
It was just sitting on the moon, girls looking out the window with a telescope. Look it up if you haven't watched it. The John Lewis UK
It's
advert.
put out like a million views
It is
already.
so rubbish, and it's like so illogical as well. It's like people are like, "He'll die. He wouldn't be able to sit on the moon."
Is that what
And
people
everyone was
said?
saying, "What is it? A prison for paedophiles? Like, who put Jimmy Savile on the moon and stuff?"
Is that what people said?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's some thanks YouTube for those comments. I was looking through them. I was like, some of them are despicably disgusting.
Yeah, I did see it the other day and I was like, this is the John Lewis advert. It's pretty poor, really. And it seems earlier than normal.
Yeah. And now he's got a telescope to look at all the kids.
That's
great.
You put it in that way, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Not the
People are
best.
like, oh. But I think what the message is send, like your grandparents a present or something. They're lonely at Christmas. Like, the elderly can be lonely.
That's when you watch like Children in Need and the other charity Red Nose Day, and they show like people. I think it's still on that Tech Santa as well. They sort of help people like on Christmas Day who's got no one. It does make you feel kind of bad because you wouldn't want to spend Christmas on your own. That's like It's all about family.
Yeah, and it's all about families and sending presents to each other.
Yeah.
And I love Christmas. And touching on like something like that, you know, like the children in need this week in the UK.
It's Friday, isn't it?
On Friday, I'm wearing my pajamas to work.
Oh yeah, pajama day.
Pajama day at work.
What are you wearing your Marvel ones? Or
I don't know, I've got a selection.
Oh, you can
I
choose.
might even go in my onesie, my reindeer one.
You still got it?
I've still got it somewhere, yeah.
I had a giraffe one.
Or I'll go in either my Batman ones
Yeah.
or my Space Invaders ones. Ooh, it's a hard choice. Because I like my Space Invader ones, but it's a little bit faded. But Space Invaders is a classic.
They're not a little bit. They're really faded. I've seen you wear them.
They're quite faded, aren't
You
they?
can't even see what they are anymore.
Are they Space Invaders or just... I don't know,
Just
little
invaders.
bugs?
Just invaders.
Little bugs, yeah.
But oh yeah, pajama
wear the
day. I
Batman
don't
one.
think we do anything or whatever. Just normal dress
It's
down.
only a quid.
Yeah.
So I'll take a quid in. £1 sterling.
Get to wear pajamas for a day. That'd be weird.
Yeah, I'll
wouldn't
just
it?
get out of bed and be like, fuck. I don't need to get dressed. I'm just going to get up,
That's so cool.
have a piss, put a little
So
bit of
you've
smell
got to
on.
walk in for reception. Dressed in...
Yeah, I'll walk in and be like, alright. Do you like my Batman
You've
trousers?
got to fob in and then like just
Yeah,
walk
it's
in.
a bit embarrassing.
It's going to be fun, you know. I did it once.
Exactly.
As a giraffe.
TV stuff again. The Flash.
Yes, right. You've caught up. You're ahead of me now.
Haven't you watched the newest one yet?
No, I'm like 3 behind.
Still, yeah.
I haven't even watched the Arrow episode with Constantine in because they had a crossover.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was
really
like, oh
good.
my god, the ratings went really high.
But Constantine they cancelled, so it's kind of like, what's the big deal?
Well, they loved him, so surely, you know, they could.
Yeah, so I'm annoyed now. I'm quite behind because I'm trying to catch up on everything else as well.
Yeah.
I finished. Oh, you're loving it, so
Oh, mate, it's
it
crazy.
is good. It is good.
So
But
anyway,
you need to watch Arrow. You've got to watch Arrow.
yeah, I know. You keep asking me to watch
I'll
Arrow.
let you
but-
borrow it. I've got it downstairs somewhere.
Okay, fine.
Borrow it. Watch it.
And
Blu-ray.
have you still got some of my films that I've lent you?
I have. I've still got Batman, Vendetta.
You need to watch
I
these
will.
films.
I will watch them.
He's had these films for like 3 or 4 months.
I think you gave me them on like the 4th episode.
Yeah, you've had them for months.
I've
Yeah.
had-
You've
yeah.
watched one of them, haven't you?
I watched.
Yes, you watched.
Oh God, the awful one.
Shut up! It's not awful. The Masters of the Universe is the best classic film
So
ever.
bad, it's a good film.
Yeah, The Masters of the Universe
They're
with Dolph
gonna,
Lundgren.
they're gonna remake that.
Good, but I still love the original.
It is cheesy.
It is well cheese, and I'm sure the remake would be a million times better. However,
Well, I did get one of the girls in it was pretty hot. I think that's what kept me watching it.
yeah, it's wicked.
It was Courtney Cox, wasn't it?
He-Man, the little Gwildo, the key. And Skeletor in it was badass.
Yeah,
that
it
bit
is.
where he turns into God,
Yeah.
like the golden man.
Super
It's like,
Saiyan mode.
and then he's like, "Ew!" and he's zapping He-Man with his eyeballs. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I've got a couple of films to watch. But yeah, so in terms of TV, I finished the Scream TV series.
Scream TV series.
That was really
You
good.
touched on that a little bit last week, didn't you?
Yeah, really, really good. Keeps you guessing all the way through who the killer is, and it's sort of, but sometimes too much because it could be like any one person. And it's kind of like the theory of doing it is like who's on the screen at the same time as the killer. So whoever's not there, that could be how many different people. So when there's a scene where someone goes off, someone goes off, someone goes off, then the killer comes in, you're like, oh shit, that could be anyone. Like, so it keeps you guessing right to the end. You find out who the killer is, and it's like, wait a minute, how can that be? Because that person was on the screen at the same time when the killer attacked them. So it's kind of how was that? And then something else happens. Like, oh shit, there's going to be season 2. Oh, it's so good. It's really
Yeah.
cool. It's an MTV series as well.
I watched also a tiny bit of American Horror Story.
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's the first season.
Yeah, I
really
watched it. I
hard.
was like, what the fuck's this?
If you stick to it, you might like it. But it gets
I'm
really
like, oh my days, my bored face was on.
It's you have to really. I watched that. I think I couldn't watch more than one in a row because it's so slow and like.
Yeah, so I skipped to the latest
what the
season with all
hell's
this
going
clown bollocks that's going on at the moment.
Yeah, everyone's like finding the latest one really scary, aren't they? Like,
I looked at it, I was like, this doesn't seem that
because
scary.
there was like they're all sort of based in different genres of horror. So the first one is like ghosts. The second one is like a slasher. The third one is witches. The fourth one is like a fairground, like clowns, and this new one is like a hotel one or something like that. But
Yeah.
they're all sort of themed. They all got the same casting, which I quite like because they all play different characters and
Yeah.
return. But yeah, I started watching the second season and just got really. It's so slow and like get on with it. And
Yeah.
boring. But I'm watching Hannibal and that is amazing.
Hannibal, yeah.
Really, really
Oh
good.
yeah, I need to watch that. I
So,
said to myself,
so
I'm going
good.
to watch that.
They've cancelled it in America. God knows why.
Oh no.
It's only had 3 seasons, but I'm 3 episodes in season 1, and it's so good. Like gory, obviously based on the Red Dragon book, which led to the film as well.
Yeah.
The film's absolutely amazing, but it's so good. The detail and the crime scenes and really, really clever.
Yeah.
How the main character, when he pictures a crime scene, he sort of zones out and he pictures everything as it was before anything happened, and then pictures himself doing the crime, doing the murder.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, because then he's like, he talks as to do it, so when he shoots someone, like, as the killer, he's not, but imagining what the killer would do.
And he's talking.
He talks like, I shoot this person through the neck. It's like severing fatal arteries, not a kill shot, but just a wound. Like,
That reminds me a little bit like Sherlock Holmes film.
Yeah.
Where he's like predicting the battle.
Yeah,
like,
when he's fighting him, it's
Yeah,
like,
he's
I do this to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's kind of
That's
very
cool.
similar. It's really cool, really good. And there's an underlying story as well, and you see a lot of things being eaten. It's like, is that human? Is that human? Is it cannibal? Yeah, it's really cool.
Have we touched on games yet?
No, it's a massive game that's out today.
Fallout 4
Yeah.
for
I'm
PS4 and Xbox One.
I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest Fallout.
You know, if you get it on Xbox One, I think that's for PS4. I haven't read it yet, but you get Fallout 3 for free, the full game.
So I've got Fallout 3, and people were saying that the picture, so the new Fallout 4. So on Fallout 3, it's basically the guy in the suit.
Yeah, the
with his
geezer.
gun up.
Yeah.
The new one is basically just a close-up version.
Of him. Yeah, just turning around to the camera.
So Fallout 5 is just going to be his eyes.
Yeah, probably. But it looks really good. I mean, I think you said there's some teething issues, didn't you?
I heard someone on YouTube earlier on saying that the frame rate on the console versions aren't the best. Sometimes quite poor, the PS4 especially. But these things sometimes can be quite buggy. The game was, really, obviously come out of nowhere when they announced it. Like no one knew they'd been working
Here
on
it
it
is.
all this time. It was like, here is Fallout 4. It's going to come out soon. Everyone's like, because I think the internet broke that day. Because I remember going on Reddit, every post was about Fallout,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh my god, this has just happened." And
It is a very popular franchise.
I said I've played some of Fallout 3. I think it's one of these games that's so big, you just need a week to play it.
Yeah, I'd be asked if I had time to do it with the kids and that.
You need time.
Yeah, you need to. I just like these in and out games, which is why Battlefront comes out next week,
Oh yeah, it does.
the 19th.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront, and I'll be getting.
Does that have a campaign mode? Because I've heard that it doesn't. It's all online only.
I think you might be right,
Yeah, I think it is.
which I don't mind.
Which is
'cause
fine.
I can't be
We
arsed
played
with
it at your game. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
I like shooting games. For me, should always be online.
Yeah,
There's no point in a freaking campaign mode. I mean, maybe
I do like the campaign mode.
I do like campaign, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm
only
thinking.
reasons why I like-
as soon as I put it in, I'm like online. Multiplayer, and then I'll probably play it once I've bought a multiplayer. Or if the internet's down one day, I'll be like, oh, then I'll go on the campaign
Yeah.
mode.
See, the only game I've really played online was FIFA, and I can easily beat people online. Like no
Yeah.
ice.
The last one I had was FIFA 13.
I played. The only shooting game I played online was Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty. I'm crap. I die like every 5 seconds. Like I don't see the fun in dying every minute. Like doesn't.
No, yeah, that's what it's like. That's why I like Battlefield franchise, because you got a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah.
With the new Black Ops 3 come out the week just gone as well.
That does look good. Have you seen the trailer? It was like, have you met
Yeah,
Kevin?
they overhype it
It's
though.
so
Kevin.
good. It is
Honestly, I play it and I'm like, nah.
I didn't like Black Ops 2 either.
And it's just a little bit better than Advanced Warfare in certain places, but I sodded it off. I sold my I've sold my Advanced
Really?
Warfare.
I mean, I've only got Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. I haven't played any other since that. Did they do Modern Warfare 3 in the end?
Yeah,
They did.
yeah.
Was it any good?
Don't know. I didn't play it. I'm not a COD fan anymore.
No, I'm not really.
I'm always Battlefield.
Because people spend hours on it online and they just camp like bitches.
Oh yeah,
and,
some people. You get the young kids on there.
calling
Like,
you've had
I'm 31 now, and I'm online. I'm thinking, shit.
You're getting abused from a 12-year-old.
Yeah, look at these 12-year-old pros that have no life for them, and they're just like, and they'll get you.
They literally play like 5 hours straight on it.
I'm in the middle of this cave, and I'm like, no one can get me. Do.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck
As
did
soon
you
as
get
you
me?
spawn.
And then I see like 2 miles away someone with a little sniper.
Yeah.
They know where you are.
As soon as you spawn, you're dead. Like, it's quite annoying, really.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan.
But with the Fallout thing, I think they'll release an update for that patch problem.
They probably will.
The frame rate, and then they just update it as they go along.
Yeah.
There's always teething problems with some new games these
Yeah,
days.
definitely. And people had that with the new wrestling game that came out recently, SmackDown 2K16.
Mm-hmm.
That had a lot of problems with frame rate and it didn't quite a lot of glitches on the game. And again, they released a patch and it was fine. So
Patch me.
this is
Thanks.
this is the best thing we've got now with games like patches are more
Yeah, it says like old days. You bought a game, if it was fucked, it was fucked. There's no online update.
DLC, when you first bought a game for the PS, it didn't exist back then. Like you've got one DLC every year, once a year.
DLC is downloadable content.
It's everywhere now. DLC and like look at Destiny. That's had so much DLC. Like download and if you bought the season pass, you get everything for nothing basically.
Yeah, I mean there's guides and everything online now, and thanks to YouTube, you get. Someone's probably already completed Fallout. It come out today, and someone's probably
definitely
24 hours
taking it back straight away.
Like, oh, I've completed it, and there's a tutorial online how to complete it. But there's so many things you can do in it. It's massive, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I didn't even get that far in New Vegas.
Oh really?
That's
What was that number 2?
It's Fallout 3 New Vegas.
Oh right, because I've only got Fallout 3. Is that what it is? Game of the Year edition. Includes Operation Anchorage to Pit, Broken Steel, Point Lookout, and Mothership, and Zeta.
No. New Vegas is just the one after that one, I think.
Fallout 3 is the ultimate video game. It is, but it's just too much.
It's just
I think Borderlands was my kind of level of open world. It wasn't too open world, but it was enough to you can drive around do whatever you want, and like the weapons are amazing.
GTA series, obviously,
Yeah.
which is wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
graphics
so
on
that's pretty much the updates at the moment for the Game Central.
Game City.
Yeah.
We hope to have some people on the show in a couple of weeks or whenever. Really.
Yeah, we need to sort it out.
These are the people we met ages ago at Eurogamer. We've only just got around to like contacting them and asking them to be on the show. We've had a lot of responses. People really happy that they're up for it.
Yeah.
These are mostly indie games, which we're obviously quite passionate about as well. We're hopefully going to be going to Res next year, which is completely indie only, which hopefully will be good fun.
Yeah, we'll know what to do with our press passes these time if we do get them.
Yeah, and I think we're more open to indie games because we know they're trying to get attention as well. Whereas the big games at Eurogamer, they don't need attention. They're going to get the sales regardless. They don't need people like us reviewing it. Which is sad, but they don't delay. They're going to have the big magazines and that's it.
Don't delay. Come get it today.
But indie games, they were fighting for our attention when we got there. They were like, come to us.
Come on
We'll
in,
give
baby.
you free shit.
Oh my days.
Your computer is running slowly.
Yeah,
You have 24 unnecessary applications.
Oh, it's just saying that because it wants me to purchase more stuff
Yeah,
that I don't
it's
need.
just lying, isn't it?
I love computer pop-ups. Anyway, catch us
Where?
on Twitter
And
at the Something Pod.
capital
T
capital
S
capital.
P. Capital T S P. The Something Pod. Pod something cast at gmail.com. We do have guest slots available if you wish to be a guest.
Yes.
But
If
we
you
are
have
absolutely-
anything you're making or doing or producing
Yeah,
or
come on.
designing or creating,
If you're local to Hertfordshire and you're listening and you want to get involved,
if you've got
please.
something you're doing and you're passionate about it, you've got a project going on, let us know. We'll come on the
Yeah,
show.
do you know
We'll
what I
talk
mean?
about it. We'll get you out there. We'll get you recognised.
Yeah, we want to help as much people. I think podcasters should stick together.
Yeah.
And everyone in the world.
Hopefully, the podcast with the countdown pod will be
Yeah, you know what? I might even just sort that out sooner.
message
rather
them,
than
get
later.
them on because that could be quite a good laugh. Batman Black games and
You
stuff.
know that.
It's gonna be good fun.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to follow me individually, it's at DanMan5K.
And mine is at Kevbo.
I love your one. Surreal
Go on,
Kelbo.
It's
I
good.
just like DanMan5K.
You just said
Why
that.
were you 5K? Because I'm 5,000, so I live forever. Well, up until the year 5,000, which is still a long time.
Yeah. I am
Yeah,
surreal as well. One of the main reasons.
we'll see you next week.
Thank you again
Enjoy.
for downloading. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week.
Enjoy your week. Goodbye. Goodbye.